All right, everybody. So we've got a good group going here. Let's see. We're going to give everybody a moment to arrive. It takes a little bit of time to load in. It's the Altspace equivalent of traffic. For those of you who don't know, this is Ravenhall over here, and this is our YouTube camera. So if you want to feel Altspace famous, you can just go ahead and wave on out and be like, "Hey, YouTube, how's it going? We're all in here in Altspace, and don't you want to be here? I got good stuff going on in here. Altspace is pretty great." All right. Now it looks like I've got
All right,
everybody
now
just
I'm.
about in here. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press that blue and white triangle in your lower left. When you press on that blue and white triangle, your main menu is going to open up in front of you, and you're going to see all these tabs
Blue
on the
light
bottom.
triangle.
One of these tabs is going to look like a cogwheel, and it's going to say settings under it. When you press on that settings cogwheel, what you're going to see is all the categories appear on the left-hand side, and one of those categories, the third one down, in fact, says input. If you press on input, this top center panel will change. You'll see the word fly, and next to that word fly will be a white circle. When you press on that white circle, your life will be changed forever, right? All you have to do is just press that close button in the lower right. That's the X with the circle around it. And then when you can see again, remember, if you're on a two-handed device, if you squeeze your left trigger, it'll cause you to go faster, right? Now, if you move forward and look up, you're going to go right up into the air, right? Now, you steer with your head, which can feel kind of weird. If you miss those instructions, I'm happy to go over them. But if you steer with your head, so you can go out the door here and go up through those red rings, we make it up to the tower where you're going to learn a type of teleportation that feels like fast flight. We call that zip lining. You can zip line down to the yellow X there and come back to the office if you have any questions. If you want to get there in style, though, you can take a Ravenhall Talon hovercraft. The two that are in the air with the blue lights are teleporters that lead to other worlds and experiences. But if you go to the one at the end of the runway by that stone wall with the open door, you go in there, you're going to see there's a launch button right on the dashboard there, right on that console. And if you aim your pointer that's coming out of your right hand at the launch button, your target will spin. And when that starts to spin, if you squeeze and release your trigger quickly, one of these ships will attach to you. See one of them flying around right now? There's a limit of 3 in the air right now for performance. We're working on another version of the space where we can have more. But yeah, so if you see the word, unavailable, you just might have to wait till somebody, gets out of one. But yeah, that's about it. If anybody has any questions, just, come on up and ask me. And if you'd like me to go over those instructions again, I'm happy to do so. Yeah. So let's see. Karen, you missed that, right? I got that sense. I saw you trying to go up there and it wasn't happening. All right. You'll see there's a blue and white triangle on your lower left. Now, when you press on that, you're going to notice that your menu opens up in front of you. And when it does, you're going to notice there's a cogwheel that says settings on the lower right, those bottom tabs there. When you press on that settings tab, what's going to happen is you're going to see on the left-hand side, you have all these categories. The third category down says input. Now, when you press on input, you're going to notice that the top center panel has the word fly, and next to the word fly will be a white circle. If you press that white circle, it'll toggle to blue, and you're going to feel inspired, and this rush of excitement will go through you. And now you press this close button in the lower right, that's the X with the circle around it. You'll be able to see again. So, hi, how's it going? You ready to go? Whoa, that's a little too close. And there you go. You're going up. That's good. You steer with your head. It's kind of strange. I know. If you get used to it, what you're going to do is go out through this door here and go through those red rings up to the tower where you're going to learn about a type of teleportation that feels like fast flight. All right. And if you want to get there in style, you can take a
How,
Ravenhall hovercraft. You have a question
how do
there?
how do I do
TJ knows
this?
best, but I thought you knew best.
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
All right. All right. Well, for the YouTube audience, his name is TJ knows best. I'm trying to work with that, but you can't see that. All right. What you want to do is you got to press that blue and white triangle button on your lower left. Right. When you press on that, your main menu is going to open up in front of you. And on your main
Mhm.
menu, you're going to have all these tabs at the bottom. Do you see where it says settings? It looks like a cogwheel.
Mhm.
All right. Excellent. Now you have all these categories on the left hand side. You see where it says input? It's the third one down.
Mhm.
All right. Now you see the word fly at the top center panel? There's a
Wait. What?
little toggle
Okay.
next to that. You see the word fly?
Third down. Go to input.
Yes, input,
Yep.
third one down. All right, now press,
Mhm. And
you'll see where it
then
says fly, and then press that white
fly.
circle. Yeah, press that white circle next to it, and
I
now
did it.
close. All right, so you can see
Uh huh.
again, right?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Now just move forward and look up. There you go. Look,
Oh.
he's in the air. He's doing it. All right, now try to go up through those red rings if you can. It takes a little while to get used to it because you steer with your head. It's a strange sensation. Yeah, but now you're all inspired. Your life's gonna change. Look at him fly. Another one. You know, we've held about 6,000 people in here. Yeah, 6,000 people. I don't think we've taught them all to fly because, in truth, some people don't always listen. It's true. You can't reach them all. We learned that the first week.
I
All
remember
right.
the first time I learned. What a
Yeah,
funny
you
Start
feeling.
seem
over
to have a
there.
lot of success doing it backwards, as I recall.
I'm
Yeah,
going
Really,
I
really
good.
still
flying
do. I
backwards.
do better going
What is
Yeah.
backwards.
that? I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to do this.
Let's see. I'm hearing voices. normally a bad thing. But at the flight academy, it usually means someone's on the other side of the wall. Hey, Dorian, how are you? It's nice to see you again. Let's see.
Yep, pretty good.
Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah. Hear that, YouTube? Dorian's awesome. I'm gonna follow this guy. It's gonna be Altspace famous. Sure. All right. Let's see who else we have. Got Paul for Chan. Okay. He's like staring strangely. That's odd. Wow, 804 friend requests. That's crazy. All right.
I have like
He's
200
got.
something.
I got it. Well, 8 times a week, and people every time you come up the stage, all you hear is ding, 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 ding. Like at quest time when I go out into the audience, as soon as I come down off the stage, all you hear is ding, 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 ding. You know,
Yeah.
it piles up. And then I don't know. I've got this notion, and I'm going to say this for you too, that when my friends list goes up over 1,000, I've got a theory about what happens. What I think happens is I'm going to float up into the air beyond the skybox to where the admins live. And I'm
You
going to
turn
select
into
people
an
that are coffee
admin.
makers. Yeah, exactly. Right? And then I'm going to float down into the campfire like this, and my name tag will be gold. And I think that happens when you get over 1,000. That's my own personal theory. All right, TJ knows best, and we got Karen. You guys got any questions? I hope so. We're there for the
How do I work the things out there?
things. Okay, well, we call them the Ravenhall Talon hovercrafts. Don't roll off the tongue. But the way you work the things is you'll notice that there are 2 ships floating in the air with blue lights coming out of them. Those blue lights are teleporters that lead to other worlds. They're actually going to take you out of the space. Those aren't the ones you want. The one at the end of the runway
Uh-huh.
by that stone wall, you're going to notice has an open door in the back. When you go in through that open
Uh-huh.
door, you're going to notice that there's a console with a red launch button. And you see out of your hand, you've got this
Mhm.
blue line coming out. It's like a pointer, right? If you
Mhm.
point at the launch button, your target will spin. And when you squeeze and release your
Mhm.
trigger button, right, one of these ships will attach to you. They have spinning turbines and engine noise. They're a lot of fun. There's a limit of 3 in the air at one time for performance, so we don't crash anyone's devices. And right now, it does look like there's 3 out. So when you go in there, you got to look above the button until the sign says available. If it says unavailable, you can press that button and nothing will happen. But if it says available, then one will attach to you. So you got to basically wait for somebody to eject that one, which is how you're
Okay.
moving. Give it a shot. People do seem to enjoy them. Yeah. Karen, do you have a question? We're just hanging out. All right, that's cool. Good deal. Yeah. We may not hear you because you're muted, but yeah, there you go. Hey, Danny, what's going on? Welcome. How are you? Have you learned how to fly in Allspace by any chance? And if not, would you like? You good? All right, cool. Excellent. We're just kind of hanging around waiting for, people to come in with questions. Yeah, 'cause it looks like people got the flight thing down. Yeah. It's cool seeing people use their ships. I enjoy standing here and watching them move around. I gotta say that's pretty rewarding. Yeah, gotta say, it's, pretty satisfying. You know, and normally, if we had any advertisers, this is where I might, have a free moment where I might plug somebody's product. I could do that. I'd be good at that. I think. So to find people at the various companies around the world like to do that, just feel free to contact me on our Discord. I would totally do that. I'm not even kidding. I would totally do that. I would. I'm not above a little commercials. You know. I could even practice. I'd be like, hey, YouTube, if you like this desk, you should go down to, Jimmy's Furniture Emporium and get some. Yeah, possibly, maybe. That's all I got, man. I'm thin on material. What can I tell you? All right. Let's see. I do like watching these things fly around, though. It's fun. Wow. Oh, no. One of the, I'm watching the talents fly around, and one of the turbines just like swallowed hummingbird. That's bad. She's all right, though. She made it. She's tough. She's all space tough. Ships go like right through her.
Wait a minute.
It's great.
How do we enter?
Wow. I'm gonna put up a sign this many days till accident. And every time something like that happens, I'll reset it. Yeah. That'd be cool. Like they have in factories and stuff. That'd be kind of. Yeah. Well, not really getting the good footage today, you. I'm sorry. We had a good crowd at the beginning though, so they're all like moving around.
I didn't see
We got
the
Utter Router.
eject
How's it
button.
going? What'd you say about the eject button? Push.
Yeah, the eject button was not there when I was in one of the ships.
Sometimes it takes a while to load in, but if you stay still,
Oh.
it'll catch up with you. Yeah.
But he was
But you must have
flying
found
at
it
the
because you're not
time.
wearing the ship. What'd you say?
Right, yeah. He was flying and he couldn't find find the
Yeah,
eject
sometimes it
button.
takes a minute to catch up to you. Sometimes you can press the
Oh,
launch button again. Sometimes things stick. This is Altspace, so things don't always work as
oh.
intended. But they do.
I thought maybe just re-enter.
Yeah, that can help too. That can help too.
What's that?
Definitely a good piece of advice to give. What's going on, Maker? How's it going?
Caught up to that.
All right, cool, good. You're not using your voice today? That's all right. All right. It always makes me wonder if I know the person when they don't speak. It's like
I
I think
know,
I would recognize the
doesn't
voice. Yeah, like Maker could be that person that that knows that thing that's come here to be like, all
ah,
right, we're gonna watch Michael Forrest. We're gonna do
no.
something close. All right, YouTube. We're watching Michael Forrest right now. He's gonna make a wrong move eventually. It's been a year and a half. He's gonna say the wrong thing, right? There we go. I don't see it. All right, no? Okay. Well, yeah. It's a bit, man. What I got? I gotta fill like, 10 more minutes. Reaching for the material. All right, digging deep. All right. What we got? Yeah, it's kind of funny though. I mean, we got a decent sized crowd, but like nobody's hanging out in the office. It's like never happened. It's a thing watching people move around though. Hey, TJ knows
Yeah.
best. How's it going? 23.
Good.
Wait, does that mean you only know best 23 times? And you're like saving it. You're saving it up. Okay, cool. Good deal.
New
So
Year,
the hovercraft
variation.
has a object where the button is supposed to be.
It has an object where the button's supposed to be.
Yeah, along with an emoji.
Oh, I know. Does it look like a spiky ball? Like it's got
Yeah.
all these points?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
That one.
sometimes it can take a while to load in, and
Okay.
or sometimes if there's an error, what you can do, if you've been here for like 10 minutes, you're still not seeing it. What you can do
Okay.
is re-enter the space. Often too, if you have a lot of if you're a lot of apps installed and there's not a lot of memory on your device, one of the things you can do is
Mhm.
restart your device, and by restarting your
Mhm.
device, it'll clear your memory
Yeah.
out, and then you come back in here and you should be able to skip. Sometimes that happens,
Thank
not
you.
just here,
Appreciate it.
also in general. Yeah. Hey
Look,
My
TJ, how's
look,
it going?
looks like the
Yeah.
Yeah, you
SDK
sound
isn't
like
loaded in for
Thor.
anybody. I went over there, it's the same issue for me.
I saw 3 or 4 ships flying around before. So
Yeah,
it is
maybe
working
all
for some
3
people. It
ships
does
have.
take a
So,
while to load. Let me take a quick look. I'll be right back.
thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys are right. I have to say, I'm going to take a quick look. It's difficult to do this while I'm performing, so I'll give me a moment here. We'll see if we can get it
My
fixed.
hand's small. What the?
But yeah, there's a problem with it loading. So I'm
Yep.
gonna
I was
actually
seeing.
do something really like severely advanced here, and I'm gonna actually look through the nose hole on my device, see if I can
Just
figure
Oh
gonna.
out why.
no.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, you
What if I
can't see
just
it, but you should
like
all be
stick my
very
finger in this
impressed.
coffee?
All right, here we go.
My hand would
You
disappear.
I'm doing several things at one
Like a
time. It's
match.
like I am actually amazed myself. All right, let's see.
Hi.
Let's see. There we go. All right, now I really should have used a shorter name for this thing. Let's
Are
see.
you using Quest?
There we go. I'm not sure you're talking. Okay, that's not me. All right.
Nice.
Series
Flip this cat over.
This should do it. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, well, that should bring it back. Let's see. Let's have a look real quick. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. It's gone.
Fixed.
Uh-huh.
All right. I should leave myself logged in the prompt, when we do these events, just in case I got to, do a quick restart like that. I'll be able to do it quickly. Yeah. But yeah, that took care of it. And you were right. It was the SDK was choking for some reason. It was working before. We
Yeah.
had like 3 ships in the air, and it must have been an error. Like somebody maybe like logged out of the space while they still had a ship attached or something like that.
I've been having
Yeah.
issues with SDKs lately. I don't know. They've been not loading into event spaces and
Yeah,
disappearing.
every time they do an update, things could be. And another the problem it can be is they've recently they've updated the SDK, and when that happens, the older versions of the SDK don't always work as smoothly.
Yeah.
Which this is like going back 2 or 3 versions. So I got to bring it up to date, but I've been kind of floored lately with work and stuff. And looks like it's working now. You got 3 in the air. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do, I think, before these flight time events, I'm gonna keep myself logged into the system this way in case if I need to do a quick reset, it won't take long. Yeah, because it's hard to do. You got to look through the nose hole on your device. You got to like the little, space there. You got to look down through the pinhole. You got to look at the tablet screen, and jump through all these directories until it's restarted. It's not easy to do that and perform at the same time. Getting better at it though. But I really should just like leave it in that position as part of the process.
I think it
Yeah.
was funny though.
What's that?
You had just mentioned that it was a nice crowd, but they were all outside. There's nobody hanging out.
Yeah, it's weird. That never happens. Usually, like
But
they'll
then when
linger
you
in the
said
office.
that, they all in.
Yeah, well, that's because it stopped working.
There was,
They didn't have the
yeah,
ship.
right.
They didn't
I
have the ships
know.
to play with anymore. Well, you don't think the ships could be more popular than me, do you? Oh no. All right. Well, apparently the talents are going to have to be destroyed now. I didn't realize they were a threat to my fame. Oh no. They've risen above me as a host. What do I do? Next thing you know, they're calling me
Oh,
in, they're like hosting events.
grin and
Yeah,
bear
imagine
it.
that. Imagine that. Like quest time starts and one of these ships flies in and it's like the ship that's moving around doing the event. That would be funny. Of
Wouldn't that be?
course, I don't think
Yeah.
the stage is big enough. It would have to stand
No.
very still. Like it would fit, but it couldn't really move around. You have a question, T-Jack? Or T-Jack? I don't know if I'm saying your name right.
No, I'm okay.
Well, your voice is very low. I can't hear you.
Okay. Last night I missed last
Your voice
time
is
I was
extremely low. You'll notice if you aim at your microphone, there'll be a mic volume. Maybe if you turn that up because I can't really understand what you're saying. It's very low. It's like muffled. Yeah, possibly.
Hello. Zip
Ian,
lining
how's it
is
going?
hard.
Wait,
Yeah,
what'd
I
you say?
couldn't figure out the zip line either.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
zip
it's
lining
hard.
He and I
is
couldn't
basically
figure
a
out the
type of
zip line.
teleportation that feels like fast flight. I'm happy to walk you through. To enable it, you're going to have to change two settings in your main menu. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press that blue and white triangle button. And when you press on that, your
Yep.
main menu is going to open up in front of you, and you'll see there's a settings cogwheel in the lower right. When you press on that
Yep.
settings cogwheel, the first category we're going to want to change is where it says comfort. When you click on
Yep.
comfort, you're going to see this teleport transition, and there you have the option of blink, instant, or dash. For this to work,
Got
you
it
want to be
set to
set to
dash.
dash. Awesome.
Got
And
it.
what you want to do
Yep.
is go
Did
down
that.
to where it's input. Input's the next one you want. And under input, you're going to see where it says teleport aiming, right? There's two
Yep.
types
Got
of
it online.
teleport aiming. Okay, good. Well, there's two types of teleport aiming in Altspace. You have arc, which is great to get up on high places. It's kind of like a grappling hook. And then you've got
Gotcha.
line, which is what we're going to use now. Once you're in
Yep.
line, what you're going to want to do is you're going to notice on a one-handed device like an Oculus Go, you're going to want to change yourself into teleport mode. That's next to the microphone button. But if you're on a two-handed device like a Quest, or if you're into 2D, right, you're going to have the ability to teleport at all times. And that's basically what this is. On the top button next to the thumbstick. Wait,
I'm
what's
not.
that?
I'm not seeing that.
All right, yeah, that's because you're on a two-handed device. On a two-handed device, you have a teleport
Okay.
button in your hands at all times. On the top of your controllers, either your left
Oh.
or your right, next to your thumbstick, that top raised up button, if you press one of those down and aim at the floor, you're going to see a circle appear. All right, you see that circle on the floor?
Yep. Just did it.
All right, now what you want to do is aim your pointer up at the top of the hill by those trees, right? And hold down your teleport button and get that pointer at the very top of the hill. And as soon as you let go, you're going to take off at speed. And it's going to feel like zip line. It feels like fast flight. It's a lot of fun. Give it a try.
I'm on the computer.
Okay. That's good. 2D is a wonderful
So,
option. You can do it on the computer as well, yes.
okay.
Yeah. Actually, if you want to try it, Ian, what you do is take your pointer, right? Look at the top of the hill there, right? And above those trees, all right? And click I believe it's your left mouse button right at the top of the hill and see what happens. You take off at speed, I think.
I'm trying that and I can't do it.
Okay, well, you're going to give it some time here. I'm pretty sure it's the left mouse button. If you click your left mouse button at the very top of the hill, just above those trees, you're going to zip right up there.
Right?
Anything happening there?
No.
All right, let's try a little experiment. Click your left mouse button right here on the ground, right on the floor. Let's see what happens.
It's the right one.
Oh, it's the right
you-
one. Okay, thank you.
if you
I
hold
haven't,
your,
I haven't done
right-
2D in a while. All right, cool. Try doing the right mouse button at the floor right here and see what happens.
Okay. I'm trying it. Nothing's happening.
All right, so you're clicking the mouse button on the floor right there. Nothing's happening. You tried the left
Yeah,
mouse, right mouse button.
I
Hmm.
don't see a circle.
Okay, yeah, you're not gonna. I don't believe you'll see the circle in 2D unless you hold it down. But click and release, like just point at the ground, and click and release the left mouse button. If that doesn't work, try the right mouse button. Because Dorian seems to think it's the right mouse button. He's probably right. because he's in 2D right now, so he would know better. Okay, let's see. Nothing's happening at all.
Nope. I'm still
Okay.
right here.
Why would his teleport not be working? This is a mystery. We're gonna solve this. All right. Let's see. Yeah, but in 2D, you're always in teleport mode. All right. So let's see. So if you're when you point at the ground and you press your right mouse button, nothing happens.
No.
All right. So it's a quick tap, just like quick tap and release.
Okay.
Nothing. Strange.
Nope.
Try the other mouse button. See if that works.
Nope.
And maybe it's a setting or something.
Yeah.
How do you normally move around? Do you use the arrow keys?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, now try it again. Just point at the ground, right? Take your pointer and point at the ground and press your right mouse button and see what happens.
I must have the setting wrong.
Okay. How about the left mouse button? You try that. Does that work?
Nope. It's something
Okay.
in the settings menu that's off.
Okay. That's possible. Yeah. In the settings menu, you may have a setting there that affects teleportation. But as you're in 2D, I'm not sure what those settings are. I'm happy to walk through them if you like,
Yeah.
and you go through it. Do you see anything that's about possibly the teleport transition? Dorian, do you know if there's a way that deactivates the mouse
I
button for
have it.
teleport?
I just hold the right click and that's what
Yeah.
does it.
Okay, weird. Yeah, it seems like if you just hold down the right mouse button, and it might be the timing, like maybe you're holding it down and not letting go, just a quick tap and release of the mouse button.
Okay.
Give that a try on the right mouse button, just like push it down and let it go while aiming at the floor.
I'm trying that.
Okay. No luck?
Nope.
All right. Well, if that's not working, I'm really actually not sure. You might want to go to altvr.com/support. All right.
Yeah.
And explain that you're having trouble teleporting in 2D. All right.
Okay.
And they'll be able to hook you up with what options you might have. Because I know they recently changed the interface where you can enable those, and it might be a menu setting, and it might be simple. I don't use 2D very often, except set up our camera, and beyond, clicking, to teleport, beyond that, I'm not sure. So you may have a setting that you need.
I also own an Oculus Rift.
Okay. Do you have that
Yeah.
Rift attached now, or well, obviously not. You're in 2D. Yeah, but if you use the Rift, you can teleport just by using the touch controllers.
Okay.
That's a way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would contact support and see if that works. Does anybody have any questions? We're almost about out of time. Thanks for doing that, Jordan. I really appreciate that. Personal space is very important in all space. All right. Let's see. Does anybody have any
Yeah,
questions?
no more
before we head
questions,
out?
but thanks for your help, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, no problem, Rock.
Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
All right. Cool. I'm going to head out, everybody. I want to thank you all for being a great audience, and I will see you all next time. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody, and enjoy. Feel free to hang out and enjoy the space as long as you like. All right. Bye, everybody.
Thank
Still
you.
not used to his yellow noise.
Bye.
That's very new. They're very bright. All right, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.
Peace.
Okay.
Like, you know what?